back to my opera channel. On this week's episode, we are talking about the first real opera, Orfeo by Monteverdi. Yes, there was an opera before it by Peri, but no one ever talks about that opera because it really wasn't that great. Written in 1607, it was the first of many renditions of this tale. Another extremely famous version is Orfeo and Eurydice by Gluck, but we're talking about Monteverdi, first one. One of my personal favorite operas, and I hope you see why. Without further ado, let's get into this. Prologue. The opera begins with La Musica inviting all of the guests and audience of the opera to listen to the wonderful story of the tragic Orfeo. She basically gives away the premise of the story even before we begin. But okay, let's get started. Act 1. It's a wedding! Dum dum da dum. Dun, 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 dun. Orfeo and Eurydice have come together in holy matrimony and have promised to love each other forever and ever, basically until death may part them. Then the chorus comes in about how Orfeo used to be this like party guy, and now he's not a party guy anymore because he fell in love with Eurydice and she changed his life. Oh, cute. Act 2. Orfeo is hanging with the chorus and they're all singing about how beautiful the world can be once you've suffered, and after you've suffered, like, you just enjoy everything more, and how great love is once you've been so lonely. Like, it's just, you know, love is great and finding love is amazing, but if you've been lonely and then you find love, it's like, it's just. And soon after that, because timing is everything, and especially in opera, a messenger comes and tells Orfeo that his love, picking beautiful flowers in the fields, was so in love and wasn't paying attention, and she was bit by a poisonous snake. Basically, Eurydice, his beloved, has now died. Just got married like 2 seconds ago. Orfeo, now I have no words to explain how Orfeo is feeling right now, like none. Remarks, "Thou art dead, my life, and I'm still breathing." They barely even got 2 days together. Like, what is this world? He then declares that he's going to go down to the underworld and convince the gods of the underworld to return Eurydice to him. And if he doesn't succeed going to the land of the living with her, then he will join her in the land of the dead. Because death will not part them. Will not. Act 3. With the help of Speranza, Orfeo makes it to the gates of the underworld, where it clearly states, in order to continue, you have to give up all hope. Speranza says he cannot go any further and leaves Orfeo at that point to continue on his journeys alone. And, you know, good luck, man. You give up, you do that. I'm gonna go back. The next person Orfeo sees is the guy who runs the ferry to the underworld, you know, like the little canoe that we always, like in Hercules. Caronte. But he refuses to take him down the river Styx. He sings to him to maybe try and persuade him otherwise and say like, maybe you'll let me now, cause please. And Orfeo does have a beautiful singing voice. That's like his thing. He's a singer. But Caronte, not moved at all. So out of Orfeo's bag of tricks, he takes out his lyre, his little harpy thingy, and plays him a song until Caronte falls asleep. And then he steals his boat and goes whoosh, whoosh, whoosh down the river into the underworld. He's coming for you, Uri. He's coming. He's coming. Act 4. Now, the story of Orfeo has reached the gods of the underworld, and the queen of the underworld, the queen of Hades, Proserpina, has been extremely moved by this. She's like, that guy has a beautiful voice, and he manages to do all this for a woman he loves. I think we should give him a chance, and he should get to be lived with his lover again. She goes to her husband, King Pluton, and says to him, hey, honey, why don't we let them get together? Listen, he has a beautiful voice. He's saying to her, he's come all this way to the underworld to get her back. And he actually agrees on one condition. Just one. He will let Orfeo lead Eurydice back into the real world with his song. She may follow his song, but he may not turn around to make sure she's behind him. Not once. Not a glance, not a glimpse, not anything. Not a gaze, not a reflection, nothing. Nothing. He has to trust that she is behind him the whole time. If he does this, they will live together forever, happily, no problem. If he is not successful, they will never, ever, 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 ever get to see each other ever again. Forever. Forever. Orfeo, don't turn around. Just don't. Just keep moving straight. Just go. as Orfeo is leading Eurydice back into the real world, and he's singing about how excited he is to, like, you know, take her back and have a nice, like, picnic together and, like, lay his head on her bosom, and how, like, exciting and nice that would be, and he's just very excited. Trust, Orfeo, trust. You're almost there. It's so close. You can, like, taste it almost. Just think of holding hands together. Think of holding your face in your hands. Think of, like, being a glove upon which her face will lean. I mean, just keep thinking happy thoughts. But as he is singing, he has the slightest bit of doubt that she's actually not behind him. Yes, she is. Don't turn around. Keep going. Keep moving. Keep moving. It's okay. He slowly turns around to take a quick glimpse if she is there. No! You're almost there. Eurydice says, "Oh, too sweet and too bitter a vision. So through too much love, then do you lose me?" And she begins to disappear. Orfeo tries to run after her and grab her, but giant force just pulls him away. Act 5. Back in the real world, Orfeo is grieving over his lost love, Eurydice, and how Cupid has pierced his heart so greatly, and he will never ever be able to fill that because Cupid got it right. But the heavens open and Apollo invites Orfeo to come join him in the heavens, and he can live there happily and see Eurydice's vision within the stars. Orfeo comes to his senses and agrees and says, you know what, actually, that guy, he's really smart and very wise. I'll listen to him. I'll go up to the heavens and be close to Eurydice that way. The end? I guess this is the most bittersweet opera of all time. I mean, the whole story is just very bittersweet. They will live close to each other, but not in, like, human form, not quite together in human form, but they still get to live with each other and, like, see each other, you know? Nice. It's nice. I like it. That's all, folks. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little video. Since this was the first opera ever written, in the comments box below, tell me what was the first opera you ever saw. And if you haven't seen one yet, which is the one that you're really planning on going to see? And please check the links below. There's so much more information about this opera, about the libretto that I used to read and create this video, and just all the links to listen to it in different places, so go check that out. And I will see you all next week in a new video, and until then, have a great week, and don't forget to go see an opera, and when you do, send me a pic of what you're watching. Share with me, you know, use the hashtag DivaStudies, and that's it. Alright. Bye-bye.